So in this Fallout 76 video, I'm going to be showing off the developers' hard work over the game. I'm going to be showing you how accurate Bethesda got the Whitespring Resort in game compared to real life. I actually went to West Virginia in the past and got a bunch of footage over the Whitespring Resort in real life to make this video. So yeah, this took some serious dedication to make. Hope you all find this enjoyable. And if you do, consider taking a little bit of your time sometime during this video and leave a like on it. The support is greatly appreciated. And also, it would help push this video more out into the algorithm so more players can see the dedication that Bethesda took over creating Fallout 76. But yeah, let's get into this. So to start this off, I guess we should cover the name of it in real life. The Whitespring Resort is actually called the Greenbrier in real life and is located in West Virginia White Sulphur Springs. They got the name White Sulphur Springs from the sulfur springs that are located around the place. So it seems like that's how Bethesda came up with the name Whitespring Resort. They named it similar to where the building is located at in real life. As you can see, here is how the front of the Whitespring Resort looks like in real life compared to in game. I gotta say, the developers nailed this. Not only did they do a great job implementing the building in-game, but they also did a great job implementing the landscaping too. Keep in mind, I visited here when it was cold, so the flowers weren't bloomed quite yet, and there were no leaves on the trees at the time either. But either way, as you can see, it is set up extremely similar to in-game. Anyways, here's how it looks like at night as well. And this is how it looks like in the game. Once again, Bethesda did a phenomenal job implementing all of this. They even added the Greenbrier transportation buses in game. Actually, this one I saw in real life was parked around the same area as the one you see in game. And that's because that's one of the areas they go to drop people off at the Greenbrier. But yeah, now let's go ahead and check out the back of the building. As you can see, this is what it looks like in Fallout 76. And here's what it looks like compared to real life. Gotta say, once again, they nailed it. Absolutely amazing how accurate Bethesda got this building. Here's another point of view of the back of the building. As you also might have noticed, they even got the Greenbrier shuttle bus in the same spot once again, too, back here. This is where it would arrive to pick up and drop off people. But yeah, another insane detail is how they set up the monument that's out back of the building, too. They also got this pretty accurate in-game as well. It just doesn't say the exact same thing. I will say it is kind of hard to make out what it says in game, but as you see, it states from 1858 to 2058, the Whitespring, jewel of the mountains, commemorating 2 centuries of exceptional hospitality for the most distinguished and discerning guests. For generations, presidents and royalty, generals and statesmen, executives and scholars, ladies and gentlemen of worth have taken refuge here, amid the pristine Appalachian wilderness. May Whitespring's healing waters ever be a balm for the trials of the wider world. So yeah, that's what it states and looks like in game. Here's what it looks like in states in real life. As you can see, from 1858 to 1922, here stood a famous hostelry affectionately known as the Old White. Once the pride of the Old Dominion, whose gracious hospitality, beautiful surroundings, and healing waters gained national renown and made it the object of many a pilgrimage. Here gathered from the north and south great generals, famous statesmen and philanthropists, lovely ladies, and reigning belles who left upon the silent shore of memory images and precious thoughts that shall not die and cannot be destroyed. Erected by its successor, the Greenbrier, 1940. So yeah, it's pretty similar to what it says on the monument too. Definitely a detail that could be easily overlooked. But yeah, now let's go ahead and head on over to the spring house where the sulfur spring well is located at. That's located right over here across the street from the back of the building. This gravel path will lead over to the well. As you can see, here it is. This is what it looks like in game. And here's what it looks like at the actual place. The statue and all is at the top. Absolutely insane how they implemented all of this detail in game to look just like in real life. It's pretty mind-blowing. Bethesda did an amazing job with details.
Echo! Oh! Fall out.
So yeah, as you heard, there's also an echo that you'll get while being around in this area. And I will say also, it absolutely stinks around this well too. That's something you don't get to experience in game, of course. But yeah, something else interesting about this place in game is that it actually does have healing water for you. As we read from that monument and learned about this place having healing waters, if you go up and drink out of this water fountain specifically, the sulfur water fountain that's found around the well, it'll actually heal your diseases that you have when you drink it. So yeah, pretty convenient to come here if you don't have anything to take care of your diseases. And hey, even if you do, this is a way to save so you don't have to use an item to take care of your diseases. But yeah, anyways, now let's go ahead and head on over to the fire station that's outside the Greenbrier. As you can see, here's what it looks like in game, and here's what it looks like at the actual place. Gotta say, they got it pretty spot on. It's just a smaller building with less space and garage doors, and it doesn't have fire department vehicles inside. It just has fire rescue robots in game. But yeah, not only did the developers get the outside of this place accurate, they also nailed the inside too. Let's go ahead and head on in and take a look at how they did. As you can see, here's a quick tour of going this route when entering through the front entrance of the Whitespring Resort. As you can see, this is what it currently looks like passing by the shops in game. Keep in mind, this footage that I got here was before the Pit DLC ever came out, so that's the reason why I'm able to access the mall area down here without having to go through a loading screen. But yeah, anyways, here's how it looks in real life, taking the same route past the shops. I gotta say, when I actually traveled here for my first time, it felt like I had already been here because of playing around in this area in game. Like, I already knew where pretty much everything was around the Greenbrier, and I'd never even been there before. It's seriously insane how accurate they got this place compared to real life. You could tell the developers paid close attention to all the details around to implement them in the game so accurately with this. Of course, in the game, things are more condensed compared to real life, but that's because if things were exactly accurate with distance too, let's just say it would take so long to travel to areas around the game. And not to mention, the download size would be ridiculously huge. So having things more compact in game, makes complete sense. They even added the furniture and decorations you can find at the Greenbrier in the game, such as the unique mirrors are exactly where you can find them at the front entrance. I mean, as you can see here, you can find them set up exactly the same while being there in real life. And the unique trash cans you can find around this place are inspired from the Greenbrier too. Another example would be these chairs right here next to this lamp. They're set up the exact same way as you would see them at the actual place. But yeah, that's just to show a few examples. I'm not going to sit here and show you every single detail that they got right inside of here, but let's just say Bethesda pretty much added everything you would see at the actual place in game. Yeah, sure, it may not look exactly identical, but for the most part, they definitely did a great job implementing all of this in game. And also, for those of you that are wondering, as some of you know, there is a nuclear bunker underneath the Whitespring Resort. Well, there's also a nuclear bunker underneath of it in real life, too. You can actually do tours of it. Unfortunately, however, you're not able to record down there, so I wasn't able to get any footage of the actual bunker. However, there is one that's underneath this place. So Bethesda also got that accurate too. It was actually kept secret from the public for quite some time. Only certain higher up people knew about the bunker in real life in case of an emergency popping off, such as like Congress members and the president. Kind of crazy to think about. It was kept a secret right underneath people's noses that came here and visited. The people who were staying here to visit or whatever wasn't even aware that there was a nuclear bunker underneath of them. Pretty insane. Alrighty, so that's enough of showing all Bethesda's hard work at the Whitespring Resort in this video. Hope you all found this enjoyable. I'm out of here though. As always, most importantly, thanks for taking the time, watching and listening. Until next time, peace.